Hey, what's up guys? UrAvgWarGamer is back with another video of World of Warships. And today I'm going to be featuring a tier 7 premium light cruiser, and that is from the UK nation, the Belfast. Obviously the Belfast used to be called it as the Belfast, or we can call it the king of all cruisers at this tier. And I mean, it has gotten a lot of its name and glory from the recent past because it's one of those ships that has basically all the utilities that you can imagine. A smoke at this tier that is really good, the radar, and that also comes up with hydro. And obviously there's another thing that I don't know if anyone knows. It comes up with the airstrike for submarines, and if I look it correctly, that's right, these are the depth charge airstrikes, so they don't have to rely pushing into a DD, and you have 6 km range, and that is really impressive. So you don't have to risk your ship into pushing into a submarine, and having a hydro and radar basically means that you can counter submarines really well. So I mean, it used to be really overpowered back in the day when it's released, and if I'm not wrong, it released around October 2016. And now it's been 7 years since that ship has been released, and there are a lot of changes and many stuff happened in World of Warships. So is it going to be still strong? Is it not? Well, you will eventually find out the strengths and weaknesses. I mean, the anniversary event has gone, and now the Santa event is coming back in the January and December. So you know that you might have a chance to get Belfast. And obviously, as you can see, I just got the radar, Akatsuki the radar, and that's one of the strengths of the Belfast. You can absolutely smoke up and radar the destroyer, and you can able to see his HP gone down because of the radar threat. And yeah, that's the strength of the Belfast out there. But the weakness of the Belfast is, if you know, this is one of the things of the Royal Navy cruisers, that even though its acceleration is amazing, if you do not able to deaccelerate on time, as you can able to see in my situation, I basically lost track of my own smoke, and the smoke that I just dispersed on the back of my ship, I just cannot go back to that position. So now I am without smoke. Luckily there was an island nearby, so you have to be very careful in playing these cruisers, especially I mean Belfast, because Belfast did not come up with any heals. And that's one of the drawback of the Belfast at this tier, that it does not heal, but it does have too much survivability because of the smoke that it has. And obviously it has hydro and the radar, so I popped the hydro here. I already radared the Akatsuki, so he's just gone back really quickly. On the other hand, you can able to see there are some ships that's been added into the game. That is Prince Henrik, which is a very good secondary battleship at this tier, German one, and then there is Nagano. So I was like on the verge of not, able to survive if I was not unspotted. As you can able to see, the concealment of 8.9 kilometers is really impressive. And 8.9 kilometer concealment means that the Nagano didn't able to spot me, and I able to just kite away from that situation, because I just don't know where the enemy team is gonna push back. So, and you can able to see my smoke. I just missed my smoke, and luckily the Jervis actually helped me, because I just asked him to please set up the smoke screen, which he exactly did. So props to Jervis for doing that. Sometimes you have these teammates that just sometimes amaze you like that. So it's pretty good. So as you can able to see, Jervis put the smoke, and my smoke is coming back again. And obviously the strength of the Belfast is you have HE as well as AP. And yeah, that combined gives the Belfast a whole lot of strength to deal with basically any ship in the game. Because you have the smoke that you can just pop for your own self, and you can survive for long because of that. And since the Jervis smoke is gone, I just pop the smoke again, and you can able to see the smoke will last for almost 2 minutes. It's slightly less than 2 minutes, but that will be enough to do a lot of damage to any ship that is pushing around me.
Smoke screen set.
In this case, it's the New Orleans that is pushing. We got to be taking one thing into account though. that it does have 5.4 kilometer, 5.3 kilometer smoke detection. So you gotta be very careful. And the New Orleans, as you can see, will see broadsiding me, and the AP does hurt as well. So that's the amazing thing about the Belfast. And I got the Citadel, and the New Orleans is gone.
Cruiser destroyed.
Again, now UrAvgWarGamer, it's basically a form of Miyoko that is showing broadside and got some overfence for some reason. But you can able to see the AP is really good. The HE is also really, really good. And you can do good damage if you find any broadside against cruisers. The HE is also very important since I just switched it back, since the UrAvgWarGamer is just like not broadsiding, but he did it again. So yeah, he's constantly broadsiding and turning in, but you can able to see the HE doing its job really well. And I can just shoot on the Sinop here. I just lost my smoke really as well, but as you can able to see that my smoke's gonna come out around 30 seconds after my this set of smoke is gone. And you have 4 smokes. Like with the Superintendent, you can basically able to build for 4 smokes, which is really enough for one battle, to be honest. That should be enough to deal a lot of damage without taking a lot of damage from the enemy team.
Torpedoes.
So really, really strong against every sort of ship in the game. Excellent utility ship, very good support ship, as you can able to see. And obviously, it is, in my opinion, still one of the strongest tier 7 cruisers in the game, since because, I mean, it can able to deal with everything still very effectively. Again, I switched to AP, but okay, I mean, this guy is actually sort of trying to angle, so and he's running away, so I just switched back to Sinop that is trying to kill the short horse. At this point, our team is not doing good at all. A Sinop broadsiding the Nagato, which basically ultimately did his death, and that's basically you can able to see he devastated the Sinop.
Screen set.
And I mean, that's very unfortunate. Like ranked battles is very, very, very RNG in terms of what sort of teammate you get at the end. And I mean, like even the Belfast is one of the strongest carry at tier 7. It's still gonna have really hard time doing against these sort of players that are just throwing their ships away. Like, I mean, if you have to be forced to play like 1 versus 3 or 4 at the end, I mean, your smoke's not gonna help you anyway, because well, no one will be able to spot for you because it does not have spotter play. Like, it cannot spot for himself. Someone has to spot for the Belfast to deal damage, unless someone pushes into the 8.5 kilometer radar, and you can have something like 33 seconds of duration. If I get able to show you, it has 33 seconds of radar. That is really impressive. Like at this tier, if you have 33 seconds of radar, you can only imagine how much devastating it could be against destroyers. And that's exactly what Belfast is. It's destroyers' ridiculous nightmare to deal with. The UrAvgWarGamer is a problem. I only have 1 battleship less, Scharnhorst, which also somehow in the minimap broadside into Scharnhorst. And considering I don't have HP and there are so many ships to deal with, like UrAvgWarGamer, I have to do something. And in this situation, I'm trying to stay angled and trying to kill the Haguro. And Haguro is also bowing, so I mean he cannot use his guns, right? So there's, you can clearly able to see that I have to do something. And then obviously the Jervis trying to help me, chipping some damage, getting permanent fire, and hopefully the Haguro will die, most likely right now, which is pretty good. But I lost a whole lot of HP, and again, lack of heals definitely hurts this ship a lot. They have now 3 ships, and that's almost full HP battleships. And in this game mode, in which they have so much HP on battleships, it's going to be very, very difficult to do much against that amount of, HP of battleships. Like literally, there's nothing you can really do. Again, I pop the radar, and Akatsuki again in trouble. And I just bow in because, well, I have to slightly angle to Nagato, who does the shells, and I did exactly that. And Akatsuki, even though he's running away, I just blind shot him, trying to, find out maybe I might be able to kill him. And luckily, I got the
Enemy
Akatsuki.
destroyer founder.
So yeah, that's basically how much I'm trying hard with Jarvis at the moment to be able to carry this game.
Roger.
Well, unfortunately, that
Many
it does not
thanks.
really look right now. I don't see already that it's the game is already looking to be very much ending soon, since the Nagato will push back, and the only good thing is that Jarvis is gonna spot the ship for me a bit, and well, since I'm using Andrew Cunningham, that is also one of the best things to have in the Belfast. You're actually able to get extra smoke, an extra utility, like you got all the extra consumables for the Belfast, and that is amazing. Like you already have, like you already used like all the smokes. This extra smoke comes up because of the 2 kills that I got, which Andrew Cunningham did help me, and somehow even the Jarvis threw his ship away, and because he did exactly that, he will definitely in a really big trouble. The Jarvis is like around 556 HP, and well, he's not able to spot him
I need
because
intelligence data.
he's in the smoke. He just basically somehow managed to mess himself up in a situation, and I'm in the smoke asking for even a situation where I can able to do something. But again, Nagato comes really hard on me, and I do have the smoke, but if I shoot the guns, the Nagato will ultimately be able to kill me now, because well, if I shoot, I will be in the the smoke detection. As you can able to see, 4.3 kilometer. Shot the guns of the Jarvis, then I basically shot the Nagato, since I realized, okay, well, I have to do something. I have to try to kill him if possibly I can able to. In this case, Jarvis also, just like all the teammates that I have in the team, throw their ship badly, and obviously not having heal in a Belfast is a pretty much of a drawback, especially in the arms race. Like you just have no chance. In this case, well, I was broadside because I think at this point blank range, he just overpanned me with my really big citadel that Belfast do have. Again, the secondary of the Nagato will be enough to kill me, as you can able to see. So the game ended in defeat, and even though I killed the Miyoko and Akatsuki my own self, like, but the battleships in the arms race becomes quite strong, and I, even though in a really strong ship, even in 2023, cannot manage to pull this off. There was full HP send-off, our battleship did nothing in this game, and at the end, it ended in defeat. But you can able to see that you can definitely mess up in Belfast, in smokes, but this insane amount of utility that it has, a long duration radar at tier 7, just makes this ship one of the best cruisers in the game still. And I mean, having HE as well as AP just give it a lot of versatility, even though if there would be one thing that they would have given to the ship, that would be torpedoes, the Belfast would become unstoppable. Like literally, I might be able to pull this off if I would have 4 set of props. I would have killed the Nagato, really. But that did not happen to be in the Belfast. Fiji does have it, but Belfast does not. 1.4k base XP on a loss tells you a whole lot of situation. Our team was basically half the base XP of mine. So that was the situation. Nagato got the 5 kills, so props to him. He did well. He just able to utilize our poor teammates really well. And that's it for the game. And I hope you like the Belfast cameo. And I mean, if you able to get this in the Santa box, well, congratulations. You get one of the best ships at tier 7 for ranked battles. So there's that. So thank you guys for watching. I will be uploading more videos, so please subscribe to my channel if you don't, and I will catch you into the next one. Peace out.